Janet's working on a little project here.
I just think these need to be a little bit thinner to make them a little more wafery. There's still substance to these, but I think if we slice them just a little bit more, they might give us the texture that we are looking for. I don't know, this is an experiment.
And it's really an experiment for when these are in season and we buy a whole bunch fresh, right?
That is correct.
But we have a nice number 10 can full of them here, and we have some juice that we're gonna play with, and yum. All right. Well, have fun.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm doing some apples, and these are Honeycrisp apples. So anyway, Janet mentioned that I should get a gizmo that does the coring of the apples to save time. And I found this really cool gizmo right here. This came from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's an apple peeler slicer corer. And this is what it looks like here. I've got a camera hooked up here, and I'm going to fire that up and give you a quick little demo on how this works. This is a cool little device. Here's how it works. To get started, there's a lever back here. It's kind of hard to see from the overhead, but you pull this lever, that disengages this little hook, and then you can retract this. And then when you let go, it digs into a groove on here, so as you turn the crank, it causes this to go forward. So we're going to take an apple, and what you do is you start on this end and you insert it like this. Now I just wanted to kind of mention this. On this end of the core will be going through this hole. So you want to kind of line that up. If you have a lopsided apple, you have to kind of, eyeball that a little bit. But anyway, you just push this on here. Okay, and then now you're ready to go. So I'm just going to hold this tray down because it slips around on this counter, but here we go. Just start turning the crank, and what happens here is it starts to engage this gizmo here, which is going to do the peeling, and you can adjust how deep you want it to cut and all that kind of stuff. There's an adjustment here, and so anyway, as you turn, it starts doing its peel. And now as you get close to this ring piece here, that's going to start cutting into the apple to pull the core out. But it's also got a cutting blade on the back side, and that's going to cut slices. Okay, and I think you can see it's already starting to do that. So anyway, that's the idea. You just turn it, and magically it does all the functions all at once. And here is the end result. You can see that the core is left. Here is the apple, and it's all sliced and ready to go. So if you want these as individual whole round slices, you can just make one cut here and all of these separate. If you want to pack your trays a little more densely, cut across here, and I'm going to do that really quickly and show you what it looks like. So just cut down like that, and now we have a bazillion little perfect slices. So I'm going to load those up on the tray and get a few more of these done, but that is one cool little mechanism. Alright, here we go with the pears. Looks good. And let's try one of these thick pieces right here. Not done yet. Okay, well, that'll have to go back in. Jenny's chomping at the bit. And so we have Janet's pears here. Now we had diced, and then we had thinly sliced, thickly sliced, and we have the apples.
Okay, so I'm going to try a pear.
Okay.
I'm grooving the pears. Pears is one of my favorite fruits.
Right on.
Heck
Yeah, I tried those too. Those are killer. That's one of the nice advantages of being the guy that takes this stuff out of the freeze dryer, because you have to check it, make sure that it's dry. So you have to eat a piece. So
I'm digging the pears.
now those are Honeycrisp.
I stole one of these apples before it got cored and put in the freeze dryer, and they're good anyway, so.
They were good.
God, I'm digging that pear.
Like those?
Mm-hmm.
They got enough crunch for you?
Yeah, I gotta get away, otherwise there'll be nothing left to vacuum till.
Looks like I'm not going to be packaging this stuff because people keep showing up. So these are your pears.
These
Wanna
are the
try 'em?
pears, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll get you an apple to try also.
Yeah, those make a little pop, don't they?
Yeah. You trying a bigger piece now?
2 bigger pieces. They're really good. I kind of like the pieces. I like the flat slices, but I think the pieces are good. They're nice and bite-sized.
Okay, so that worked out. These needed more time. They finished the cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent.
Okay,
We've
cool.
got pears.
Yeah. Now, do you want to try some apples?
I want to try Honeycrisp. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure those are Honeycrisp or are they Fuji's?
No, they're Honeycrisp. So that's them. Just go ahead and grab a few out of there and see what you think.
Honeycrisp apples are the best.
So I stacked those 2 slices each, and as you saw, you can actually separate the 2 pieces. So.
These are so sweet. These are even sweeter than the pears that were in the pear juice. I like that they're peeled. These are a great snack. Oh yes.
Want to do more of these?
Absolutely. Wow. Yeah, I really like the apples.
Okay.
Good job, hon.
Thank you. Goodbye.